time will tell, of course, but this chart could be an example of how conditions can change from one level of, let us call it, fortune to another. Here we see in the inner wheel Pep Guardiola's chart, and in the outer wheel are the current transit positions. Now, Pep is Manchester City's current coach. He's been there the last few years. Prior to that, he coached FC Barcelona and Bayern Munich very successfully with a team-oriented style, lots of passes, lots of intricate patterns, which I think the chart reveals very well through the emphasis on the Western Hemisphere, Moon conjunct Uranus and Libra for a unique style, and all these planets in the 7th and 8th, again, promoting team play. With Uranus conjunct the Moon, he's unlikely to ever change his position on the way he plays, on the way he coaches. But at the moment, his team is not doing well at all. In the Premier League, where he won last year, Manchester City won last year, this year they're way, way behind. About the best they might be able to do is second place. And Saturn has been moving slowly toward the Sun, and this is what I think correlates with the difficulties he finds himself in. But if we move the chart forward, so that we see what happens as the weeks begin to pass, we see that Saturn will move forward toward Aquarius, while Jupiter makes its way toward his Sun. And we see this happening as we move into March, and then April, and this goes all the way into a station of Jupiter in May, right over his Sun, with Saturn in early Aquarius. And this is much, much better, because from early Aquarius, Saturn is totally fine. It supports his early Sagittarius planets. And Jupiter, well, Jupiter is fabulous. So my sense is that there is a strong possibility that Manchester City, his team, may do very well in the Champions League, because the Champions League is contested through the winter and into spring, and then it peaks around May. And so we could see a pretty dramatic turn in Guardiola's fortunes as the year moves forward.